only insignificant minority don't believe in one Nigeria, Tanko Yakassai says. Who are these significant minorities? I'm sure he's not going to refer to the Igbos, and that is Tanko Yakassai speaking. So who are these significant minority that do not believe in one Nigeria? It's only the Igbos for now, and some Yorubas that are agitating for Yoruba nation. So are you saying that those people's opinion don't matter because they are insignificant in number? I don't think it is true. All these old people that are actually saying one Nigeria for their benefit and not for the benefit of Nigeria, we need to stop listening to some of them. That is it. One Nigeria is good if everybody will be honest with each other and do the needful to develop the country and its people. But in a situation where some tribes are claiming to be superior to some other tribes, then it is not a country for all. It is a country for some. And that has to be corrected, either by way of resolving it and do, restructuring, or you allow individuals to go their way. That is it. After all, the amalgamation that was done by the Lugard in 1914 had expired since year 2000. So what are we waiting for? Or 2014 rather, since year 2014. So what are we waiting for? All right. So let's dive into the detail of what Tanko Yakassai is trying to say. Another statesman, Malam Tanko Yakassai, says the percentage of Nigerians who do not believe in the national unity is insignificant. Yakassai, who spoke on Sunday when he appeared as a guest on the Arise TV program monitored by our correspondent in Lagos, said over 90% of Nigerians believe in and support Nigerian unity, and the rest who are against it are insignificant. Can you imagine? Now we can see that largely more than 90% of Nigerians are now fully committed to the unity of the country and the progress and development of the nation, he said. And I don't think this statement is true, because as a person, we see that during Buhari's government, Nigeria was so divided along ethnic lines, especially between the north and the south. And right now, Tinubu is there again. Nigeria is getting more divided, fragmented along ethnic and religious lines again. So I don't think this Nigerian unity that Yakassai is talking about is true. Okay? Speaking on the idea of Nigeria being more fragmented than ever before following the ethnic and religious undertone of the 2023 general election, the 97-year-old man, 97, former liaison officer to former President Shehu Shagari, said, I think as we stand today in Nigeria, those who are preaching the kind of sentiment constitute an insignificant minority of the population. And in a democracy where the majority decides the fate of the country, the majority of Nigerians are committed to the unity of Nigeria. And they understand that without unity, there will be no progress and development in Nigeria. What everybody now is yearning for is progress and development, so that the problems that are bedeviling the country can be overcome through unity and progressive development. So that's what Tanko Yakassai is saying, saying that it's really if an insignificant minority that are causing the division in Nigeria or fragmentation of Nigeria along ethnic and religious lines. But he didn't mention who those insignificant ones are. Who are those who push narratives? Now the Yorubas are blaming the Igbos. The Igbos are blaming the Fulani Hausas and the Yorubas. Okay, so the blame game continues. And the where the problem is it is obvious that both the Yorubas, the Yoruba politicians and the Hausa politicians have come together to agree that Igbo man can never rule Nigeria. So the oppression continues. You don't want the Igbo man to rule Nigeria, and you don't want the Igbo man to go his own way. So what is that supposed to mean? That is permanent captivity and subjection. And who human being will allow that? Everybody wants freedom. Everybody wants inclusion. And if you don't recognize that, then definitely Nigeria will continue to, to run along ethno-religious fracture lines. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. So whatever Tanko Yakassai is saying, well, is Tanko Yakassai as another statement not part of Nigerian problem? That is a topic entirely different to be discussed. But the fact remains that our elders today, who claim to be fathers of Nigeria, also have hand in what's happening in Nigeria today, because in their own time they didn't do anything meaningful to position Nigeria for greatness, and that is why Nigeria has so descended so low to where it is today. So that is why elder states people that at the old age they want to talk like responsible old men, but when they were young and they were in position to put things right, they fail to do so, do not have moral justification to speak to the public and young to speak to young ones at this time. That is the way I see it. So let's see, there are a few comments coming from a few individuals. Somebody is saying here he is looking for an appointment, period. So let's find an appointment for Yakassai. Somebody said when Zeke was bringing other ethnic together to form the country, okay, did he believe people like this mindset will one day emerge to be a problem and mock our diversities? Somebody say foolishness even at old age. They don't insult him already, because what he's saying doesn't make sense. When he was young and active in politics, what did he do? That is it. Stone age thinking. Don't know why these outdated humans still run their mouth. One Nigeria rubbish, who want Nigeria help? People who have been oppressed, people who have been frustrated so much, actually, you can't tell them about one Nigeria, they will tell you go and sleep. Nothing like one Nigeria. That is the truth. Why some think they have the right to oppress others and to claim ownership of Nigeria, that some other people should continue to, to follow without complaint. That's what they want in Nigeria. But it cannot go on that way forever. Somebody say you're blind old world. That's what you think. They don't tell them. That is it. Somebody say, what is unity, sir? Is the oppression of the poor, the inequality in payment of wages, or the religious differences, or what is unity? I would want to refer you back to the old Nigerian anthem. Read the lyrics. Can you imagine? He's a funny man. People are already laughing at him. He's 97. And when he was in government, he was active in government for a very long time. Can you imagine, from Shehu Shagari time till now, he's been active in politics and active in government. What impact has he made? What impact has he made? That is the truth. And he needs, all these old men should just let the young people find solution to the way Nigeria should go forward. Because the way Nigeria was ruled pre-independence and post-independence days is not the way Nigeria should be ruled from today. Things have evolved, things have changed, awareness have gone up, development, civilization, and people are looking for freedom. People are looking for a better enabling environment to actualize their destiny. So all these old people should not bring in their old school method of administration now, because it's not going to work. So thank you for listening. That is what is coming from Tanku Yakassai.